Sebas, bienvenido, ¿cómo estás hoy? Rick, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing good. Ya me pasé a Japón, qué bueno. Ojalá que estás disfrutando del juego. What car are you saving up for, or are you taking the mastery route on current vehicles? Well, I've been doing some of the mastery stuff, like I've been getting like super wheel spins from these, whichever ones I can. But I don't know, I'm not, for the most part, I really wanted to get to 787 and I got that last night, so. The other one I need to get is in the Horizon Legend. If you finish all the road racing, you get this Exige. This one's pretty good for our class. So I'll probably work on that at some point, but not right now. Alright. Let me see. I think your head is gonna join. Hope everybody in the stream's having a good day so far. Have you modified that car you got yesterday? Yes, I have a tune on it. Invite. 1 second, chat. There we go. Getting closer and closer to Prestige 2. Go. Give it a second. We can just hop in. Also level 39 in online. Almost 40. Hell yeah. All right. D-type. Nope. Nope. Let's see what we got. This is our class. Ooh, perfect. Ooh, and we get electric town circuit. Hell yeah, dude. Let's try this one. Yeah, this is our class. Como vamos, los settings que estoy usando ahora mismo son básicamente lo mismo. Lo único es que cambié el steering linearity a 55. Lo tenía en 50, pero ahora lo tengo en 55. Pero todo lo demás son lo mismo. Is guttering help in this game or no? Not really, no. Not really. Yo, what's up, Christo? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Anotado. Let me get some music going on. Oh, we got fog? Oh no. Why? Yesterday's stream was good so far. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Bruh. Both times I had a lot more speed and was bumping the back of them. Up. And of course I get a slow down, bro. Rack, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Boris, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. GG's. Alex, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I did Force, thanks for asking. Braking while holding the gas is a game changer. It works in certain cars. Some cars you could do it, some other ones it's not so much. Sweet, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Forza Ryzen 6 can't come soon enough to PS5. I hope it doesn't take 6 months. Ed, bienvenido. ¿Cómo estás hoy? Forza Ryzen 6 es una adicción con la Spec Racing. Sí, es muy bueno. I noticed the UI is pretty broken. Had to bump it down to above average. I was playing on Forza Ryzen 5 on Expert or Pro, but here is impossible. Yeah, they are much difficult than they were in previous games, which is good. That's good. And how to deal with wet roads on semi-slicks. Well, it really depends on the car, but you just have to be really meticulous with your inputs. Just because of the loss of grip. Little extension there. I need to get that right. It's such a late apex that you have to hit there. Broly, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. GG's, go ahead. Also, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I was trying all-wheel drive with slicks and was unplayable, and I'm trying the same, but with semi-slicks. So in this game, Alex, I don't know if you know this, but well, in general, Forza, you're basically not always are you going for like the best upgrades. Like for example, with tires, depending like in lower classes, you'll see people use like rally tires, you know, even like drift tires sometimes, depending on the build, because you're basically trying to get the most amount of power you can to fit within a PI limit with the class. So usually in the higher classes is different, you know, you can have, you know, slicks and stuff like that, but usually for the lower classes, then you there's a little bit of wiggle room you have. Kind of have to do some min-maxing. 4. What difficulty you play? I was playing on unbeatable, and then I was doing some of like the I was doing like a drift story, and I turned it down to pro, but for like the actual racing, I was on unbeatable. Oh. Missed my brake in there. And drifted, amazing. Hell yeah, we're just gonna lose all our time just because we're drifting. Love it. Do you have more power? No, but you are. So if you use manual clutch to cause that slow shift, you eliminate that slow shift. So it's better to use manual clutch overall than it is automatic and also manual. And even for the cars that have race transmission, you can still just shift like normal, even though you have manual clutch on, so you get the benefit still. Oh no. Bruh, his car's so trash, man. Man. It's literally a boat. You just... Not a fan of the car myself, yeah. It just feels like you're... In corners, it just feels like you're like... Takes forever for you to actually get like going. Like you have to slow down a little bit earlier than you want to just because of the weight, and then like you can't really get on throttle because you're trying to keep the car from breaking traction. Yeah, it's not that fast either. I mean, once you get in a straight line, yeah, but I mean, I don't really count that as fast. Daikoku. All right. I can only beat the UI or AI on expert, maybe a couple races, but then I turned it down to highly skilled, and even that got nasty. I could not catch him. I'm on manual transmission with tunes. It's broken. Yeah, the AI are they're very strong. The AI is very strong. Need to break this a little bit more. That was going a little too fast. Way too fast. A little sloppy there. GG's. Guess beyond strong. A couple of my friends also complaining, and they're all good drivers. We're tied up. See what the last race is. Okay. What? And now let's see how. I missed that last turn up. GG's. That was silly, man. GG's, GG's. I don't know how I missed that checkpoint, dude. But, ease what it is. Hope we get a better combo. Fingers crossed. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. A little bit of R class action. I feel like there's like so many more combos that are lower classes, man. Like it feels like there's like infinitely more bars under A than there is like high class. People hate going fast, I'm convinced. It definitely can feel like that. Oh, I was reading chat. Hell yeah. Oh, someone spun out. Someone else spun out. Thank you. GG's. BAS1R2 would be perfect. Nobody needs D and C. Like, I think there is a place for the slower classes, like, you know, the Bs, the Cs, and D, but I don't know. Personally, me, I would prefer just racing A and above. But that's just me. right. What we got? Okay. That was really bad. But yeah, tomorrow, chat, the Horizon, what's it called? The festival playlist drops. I'm not sure what time. Curious to see what they did differently, because they did say that there were changes to it. So it shouldn't be a 1-to-1. I mean, maybe it will, but we'll see. Well, the Fury, the Mazda Fury is going to be, if you do, I think they said 3, you need to get, I think it's like 60 points or whatever. I don't know. But one of the rewards is Mazda Fury. NG, welcome to the stream. Hope that you're doing good. Oof, bought that. That was horrible. Person's having a rough time. Understandable. GG's. What kind of festival? Anime festival? No, it's basically, it's kind of like a weekly thing that you do in Horizon. They kind of give you like a bunch of events, activities to do. And then if you earn enough of the points, or I think it's the stars, you get cars. So doing good now that I get to hear you. Okay. All right. Glad to hear you're doing good though, Benji. Yeah, I hate this circuit with a passion now. I actually like it. It can get annoying sometimes, but I like it. When you get the flow right, like I think this car is a little too fast. I think this track in like an A-class car, maybe an S1, depending on which one, you know, maybe. I think A-class is pretty good. How did Dave been, my dude? Hope all is well. All is well, man. I'm backing out Gearhead. That's rally. My day's been going good. Thank you for asking. Especially now we got this, Benji. I got this last night. I did know laws. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. All right, wheel spin. Come on, give me something good. That's not good. The rear of the car keeps randomly exploding like it did on yesterday's stream, like the rear shock absorber exploded. Oh, got a barn find already. Which one? Oh, Diablo SV.
Feels good, right? Go enter it in a race. Let it realize its full potential. Finally.
I have another barn find I actually gotta get. I should probably grab that right now.
Welcome
Let me see. Where is it? Right over here. Let me grab this real quick, Gearhead. Just so I have the timer going already. How long did it take? Well, it's hard for me to say because the thing is, like, the first day I was kind of grinding the progression a lot, and then I kind of stopped and did multiplayer after that, so I don't know. Okay. Just grab this Viper. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I'm on the pink wristband. How long do you think it will take? The pink? Honestly, that's the majority of the grind right there. Like, yeah, that you have left, I would say, is once you get that purple wristband, it slows down a lot. You have to put in some hours. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna get this car. Like, that's when I stopped. I stopped when I got to the purple wristband because the amount of points you needed. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at that. DCGT. Thank you. The hell are they doing? Nah, no laws. We were getting some shit cars the other day. Like, actually shit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Last night, all I got was dirt and M1 on road. Yeah, the M1's trash. Okay, buddy. Judging by the amount of people that are driving right here, it should be a full lobby, I think. Spec was not hitting. Yeah, there's some times where like the combos you get are pretty bad, but then like you get those couple that are good and you're just like, I need more. It's like a little bit of like, it's like Octane whenever he gets a speed boost with his adrenaline shot. You're just like, I need more of that. Full lobby. I've been seeing a lot of people post screenshots of the game and I'm getting full thinking it was real life. Only way I knew it was from the game repeating textures from environments. Yeah. The game looks beautiful. You know? Looks very beautiful. Do not want to extend onto this snow. At least I didn't get a slowdown there. Maz, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? Favorite cars so far? Definitely 787B. S1 Viper. Integra S2. the time attack, R32 time attack in our class. The NSX RGT in A class. I'll say those. No laws. If you have a very tech route, the time attack Integra is pretty good, but it doesn't have top end. So if you have a sprint, you're kind of cooked. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I've been great, enjoying Forza Horizon 6 like nothing else. I'm glad to hear that. That is freaking awesome, dude. Ooh, I saw that. Go, Gearhead, go. Tap the hall. Oof. I extended just enough to the point where I didn't lose traction. GG's. Yeah, man. Feel free to join up. Just add me. If you add me, let me know. If I see it out, I've been adding people. I've already gotten a couple of requests, so feel free to join me. Let me double check if I'm online or not. Let me see. I am online, so you guys should be able to join me. Man, Simgii races like he does on Motorfest. No brakes, full throttle gone. Well, I need to use my brakes. Don't get it twisted. Just because it doesn't seem like I'm not using brakes, I do use my brakes. Lambo SVJ, S2, and Centenary are pretty good. Let's hope that you're enjoying those. I've been stuck on that car on Rivals, but I didn't think it was that great. It's pretty good. It's not as good as like the R32, but it's really good. There's also the Lotus that you, like I was saying earlier, that you get from you get that from B class. Okay, I mean, this one's actually kind of tolerable, just because it's the Forza edition, but the Lotus that you get that from the Time Attack Lotus, you get that from the road races if you complete them all. That one's really good, specifically for our class. There's a medalist already. I gotta get on the sauce. EG6 is about the same if you downgrade it to S2. But not much, Hido. Just getting some races in. How about yourself? Crazy, yeah. Yep. Yeah, even though this just doesn't have race transmission, you still need to use clutch for this car. Ooh. Trying to set up to go a little bit wide to get more speed. Lost just too much traction on the exit. We got a little bit more speed than gearhead here. Even out. Okay, you have to make a move here somewhere. GG's. Did not set that up well, but good race. GG's. Simgii, are you using the usually shortening the gears? I haven't been tuning much, but it really depends on the car. I haven't really sat down and gotten de-rusted from tuning. There's a lot I need to learn. So another monster trucks coming into this game? Hopefully never, dude. Like I said this in one of the other streams. I really hope that they don't do another Hot Wheels DLC. Because, like, listen, it was cool the first time, then they did it a second time in Horizon 5, but I think if they do, I would like to see them do something new, fresh, cool. Rare B-Class W. Yeah, like I said, this one's a little bit more tolerable. It's still not going fast, but it's alright. Most of the other B-Class cars just lock up and they're just not fun. And then we get this circuit. Zoom, welcome to the stream, bro. Hope you're doing good. Doing good, Zoom. Thanks for asking. Uh, I did not get as much rotation there. Better on this part though. You just... No monster trucks dead game, says Blue. Cat. I need to get my hands on this card. A couple water details so good. Yeah. It's a pretty cool little detail. Maybe something to do with Okinawa or another city. Yeah, I mean, listen, if they... I would really like to say that if they could... If they do a map expansion, so we don't have to load into another, like, world like we had to do with, like, Horizon 5, like, load into Hot Wheels or load into the Rally DLC, that would be perfect. Because that would be the best of both worlds, like, having a much bigger map, but also new content, you know. Go crazy with that, but, you know, we'll see. How much time did you spend until you got the Monster 787? It's difficult for me to say because I didn't just grind for that only. Like the first day or so, like I was grinding progression, but then like I did like multiplayer like most of the time after that. Like I have three days of playtime right now, but like not all of that was just grinding specifically to get to 787, you know? So it's hard to say. This map is definitely better than Horizon 5. I can't really... I think, in my opinion, definitely better than Horizon 4, but... Like, for example, like, I think aesthetically, like, Horizon 3, like, was very fun. Like, I went back and played it, like, a while back. That map is so cool. But I don't. I find it difficult to kind of compare them. Horizon 2, like I didn't get to play, but whenever I look at the map, I'm like, wow, like for the time, like this was insane. Like it was like the vibe of the city and all that. Like it's yeah. But yeah, it is modern Forza. I think this is by far best map. It's not even a question, but you know, that's just my opinion. GG's. It releases tomorrow. Taimana? Hope I said it right. Welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're doing good. I'm not sure at what time. I'm trying to figure out at what time because then I can maybe... I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. Let's see. It just says it's dropping tomorrow, but it doesn't say what time. Forza Horizon 5 was like, oh, there's a beach of sand. Oh, there's more sand. Wow, other side of the map, there's more sand. It, ooh, look at that. A-class. Hell yeah. Ooh, an electric town circuit? Hold up. Hold up. I think everybody can say that Horizon 5 looked beautiful. Like the map, like from a visual perspective, it looked great. But when it came to actually playing on the map, that was the side that it didn't hit. You know? Because something can look really nice, but then like as soon as you start like interacting with it, if it's just not there, then it doesn't matter how beautiful it is. And I think that was the case for Horizon 5, in my opinion. It was very beautiful. Like, obviously, you know, it had some places that you were like, wow, this is really good. But actually racing on the map, you know, it just wasn't as cohesive. Yes, that is also true, Maz. This Guanajuato was very, very small. Dang, everybody left? The hell? Yes, Garrett, that is true. I remember, chat, I remember going to Target, seeing the Xbox One display stand, and Horizon 2 being on there. There was also Forza 5, like Motorsport 5. Playing it on there, that was really nice. Most of my playtime on Horizon 2 was literally playing the demo because I didn't actually have the game. Like, I would play, like, the first mission or whatever, at the opening one. Sounds good, Christo. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. I'll catch you later. You did the same for Horizon 4? Hell yeah. Bye bye. Bet. I got you after this race. Probably should have stayed in third there. Jeez. Let me see. There we go. Accepted your requests. You should be able to join off my profile. What happened actually to Need for Speed? So after about a year of Unbound being out, they kind of took a hiatus, and then EA decided that they wanted Criterion, which is the studio behind Unbound, to go work on Battlefield. But before that, they allowed a small team, which was called Kaizen, work on a few updates for Unbound before they all went to work on Battlefield. And they dropped like, I think it was 4 updates of new content. They added like a drift mode type of thing, added drag racing, a bunch of stuff inspired by older Need for Speeds, like Underground, you know, Hot Pursuit with the whole, you know, cops versus racers. Why does that have to be fog, man? Why? That sucks, man. They did a few updates, and then yeah, they've just been kind of dormant. They've been working. I don't know if they're still working on Battlefield. I think so, but yeah, Need for Speed. We probably won't hear anything about Need for Speed for a couple years at minimum. Really, bro? Oh my gosh. Gotta love it, dude. Why is there fog, man? They need to remove the fog. Like, this is silly, bro. Daria, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Hell yeah. I get a slowdown after being dead stopped. Okay. Now I can finally go. Amazing. Love it, love it. Well, let's try to see if we just put some good laps together, because we know in hell we're catching good. Like, bro, like, what is this fog, dude? Went too wide. At least we didn't get a slowdown. That was sloppy on my part. There you go, Maz. Oh yeah. Did not hit that again. Did not set that up right. Okay. Why is the car just lost there? Much better than my second lap there already. Why does that give like a little slowdown, man? Better grab the inside of this checkpoint. So have a little bit more room there not to hit the tree. At least he kept traction, but what are we gonna get? 49.3. Let's see what gearhead gun. GG's. I'll take it. I'll cope with fastest lap. Yeah, it is, Mouse. It is really good. I have Unbound played through and it had fun, but they messed up with the multiplayer. Yeah. There was pros and cons to them separating single player and multiplayer. And again, I don't know why Need for Speed is like allergic to having matchmaking for PvP. Like, why do I have to go to the open world, invite the entire lobby that's doing all these different things to hope that somebody races? Like, that's not good. That's not good design. Yep, everything came too late. It's good for the people that were still playing, but like the amount of people that were playing were not racing. Like all the people that are like really into racing and, you know, doing well, like they're long gone from the game. Yeah, they're probably working on future seasons, Blue. It sucks. I just wish EA would just leave them alone. Let them freaking cook. Take them off a Battlefield and let them actually work on the game that they were there for. Because even with their help, Battlefield still went through a freaking drought, so. GG's, guys. See, this is a vibe. Nighttime. City racing. But Simgii, think about the shareholders and bruh. Even myself with a business degree can see the nonsense and all that. Because the thing is, they took the devs from Need for Speed and used them for Battlefield 2042. Okay? This isn't the first time. Look how Battlefield 2042 launched. Okay? You think that they would have learned. But I will say, Battlefield 6 did have a better launch than it did on 2042, but it didn't last long. It didn't last long. It did not last long. Ooh, Zonda R. Here we go. Now we're talking. You know what's funny, Benji? It was fun during the beta, but it was mostly because like we were playing like with the boys. You know, it was like Alive, Gearhead. I think it was somebody else too. I can't remember. Might have been Haku. But it was fun because we were like, you know, it was just a group of us playing. But was it fun to buy the full amount of the game? And no. I don't know what happened. It was better for me. It was better in the beta than it was at launch. It was so weird. Why wasn't I ever invited? I don't know. That racing reminds me of old Midnight Club. Hell yeah. This only has 6 gears. Got it. I slowed down way too early. GG's. So you hate me is what you're saying? No. I would never say that. No. No. The fake ass tone sounds otherwise? No. But no. It feels like it's lacking downforce, at least stock. I don't know why. It's just not cutting through the air like it should. At least that's what it feels like. I mean, Gearhead, it's hard to top the freaking Hot Pursuit Zonda, so, you know. Honestly, they should just copy pasta everywhere. Doesn't slide much. It wasn't sliding for me, but the sound could be better. GG's. Yeah, no, the sound is, yeah, the sound is cooked, but. Is there Julius? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Like, this car should be trying to rip our eardrums out, but it's not. Rojan, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day so far. You doing well today? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Bro, what is up with the fog today, man? What is this? Like, why are we getting fog? Like, bro, like, this car should be ripping through that turn, but it doesn't. Hey, bro, this is, what is this? R class or whatever? Like, Okay, really? Hey, this car feels like it was just BOP to no turn, like no return. I don't know. I would do online, but too rusty. I do not like the braking in this game. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they secretly nerfed the tire grip too. No, it's the braking, like, so you benefit more from braking in a straight line. You can brake and turn, but you have to trail brake. Like if you're at all on the brakes too much and turning, you're losing traction for the most part. So the braking is a little less forgiving than Horizon 5. Horizon 5 you could just send it, right? Same thing with like Horizon 4. But yeah, you're punished a lot more on the braking in this game. So it just takes some getting used to, and also like, especially you see it in spec racing, like some cars, like, you know, I prefer braking then downshifting later, just because as soon as you downshift in some cars, especially the lower class, they'll just lose traction. So yeah. MC20. Sounds good, Gearhead. GG's, bro. GG's. Okay. Sounds good, Julius. Enjoy your meal. Car is not a fan of turning. At high speed, it just like turns into a boat. Not too much of a fan of this car. Metro, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day so far. Hi, today I wanted to try online, but unfortunately I was slaughtered at the first turn in both races, and every time you try to overtake someone, they push you off the road or on the walls. Yep. You have come across the average Forza player. Yep. That is the pain of the Forza Online. There's a lot of those people. Engine braking is the most viable option right now. Yeah. There's some cars I don't use it on, but for the most part, I try to use it because then I can brake later. Slow down quick enough. Gotta wait for them to release a patch for my PC. Game stutters way too much. That's weird. What do you mean, those people? The people that join races and that are not there necessarily to race. They're just there to do whatever. My day was pretty good apart from the ramming part. How's your day going? My day's going good. Thank you for asking. Had some good races earlier. It's kind of... The best way I could put it is like the people that want to play Demo Royale in Motorfest, but instead of doing Demo Royale, they go and play Grand Races. That is the perfect way I can explain it. I'm surprised I didn't get a slowdown. I'm not. Like, I don't get a slowdown for that, but then, like, I do, like, a light graze of the wall. And he's like, nah, bro. You cheated the track. That this car, dude, is so ass. GG's. See, that race is a perfect example. Maz had one more speed on that one turn before we got uphill. I mean, or we went through that one part, let him pass. I had a little bit more speed on one part. He left room. It was a respectful battle, dude. You know. You could trade a little bit of paint, but some people they take trading paint into freaking wreck fests very quickly. Happens on Thursday. Yeah, it's tomorrow. But like, is it so? Rajan, do you know what time it's gonna be? Because I know it's tomorrow, but is it gonna be like midday? I don't know. I don't know what time they usually reset it. $15:30 CST. Okay, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, Metro. Not gonna lie, Simgii, I would have just rammed if I ain't first. No one's gonna be first. Nah, dude. There's a lot of learning that I have to do. And honestly, I'm more in for the good races. Like, yeah, it's cool to win, but like I need to put myself in a position to win, and I'm just not there yet. I'm working on it though. Just like Motorfest, it takes a little bit of time. Should be able to get this guy on the braking zone. Let's see. I'm gonna let him go here. Going side by side on this is a little bit rough. I know his car is gonna start going wide because high speed, so. What the? That looked unfortunate. GG's. At 9:30. Okay. Okay. Push the gas a bit too much. All good, dude. It happens. That part is it's quite easy to mess up because like you're in that right-hander for so long before you actually like start getting to the next part. So you have to kind of like be patient in the car. Like as soon as you start getting on the gas, it starts understeering immediately. It's 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 decent, but I don't know. It's not my favorite. There's definitely worse cars by far. There's many other cars that are way worse than this. So I would rather drive this than a lot of other ones, but you know, not my favorite. Yes, I have tried it. Pretty cool. But then you have combos like this that make a little, don't make too much sense. Why we have a Miata or MX-5, I should say, and you know, but you know, I mean, on a highway. It's literally only like 2 turns on this race. Like, what are we doing? B class highway? Yep. This is what Maui looked like whenever they dropped it in TCM. It's all highway. See, that's a perfect example. Dude tried to beat me on the braking zone by any means and forgot about the turn, dude. GG's. Like some people forget. Oh, I gotta beat this person to the braking zone. I gotta be ahead in the braking zone. All right, you get to the turn. Now what? Yeah. Like now, what are you gonna do now? Oh well, it's like that meme of that one kid, the little kid. He was just over here, just like no, just stuttering the whole time. I don't know, Maz. I don't know. Like in general, I don't like that race, but like I could see some other classes working better. But this is just kind of like a troll. This is literally just a troll map. I don't know. So you're gonna give you 2 turns. 2. If you start from the back in a slower class, you're gonna have a hard time catching up. Did I use any of the time attacks for the Miata? Yes. Yes. You do. Like you even see like you even had like our class online for the time attack. Ah, clip the inside. What? That's unfortunate, dude. Not the best, but GG's. But that turned just a little too much. Did they release anything new after access was given to everyone? No, not yet. Apart from the R32 that was mentioned earlier, the car pass one, then no. Tomorrow we're gonna get the festival playlist. Metro set at 15:30 CEST. So yeah, it's about 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 a.m. roughly. So if you have the car pass, Julius, then you should have a blue R32. And I think the next one is the Gamera, but I don't remember when that's dropping. Let me try this line as go like this, and then okay, I went way too fast, but okay, I just absolutely missed Apex. Love it, love it, love it. GG's. Let's focus on getting to Legend Island. Almost forgot about the summit. Yeah, I haven't went back and done the summit. Honestly, I don't even know if I'll do it, to be honest. I gotta go back and watch Suman's run to see where he initiates breaks on there. Need to cut the checkpoint. The first one a little bit more harder. So I can have enough space for the second one. Civic. This is way too slow. I'm not doing that.
Hey, the Nissan R390.
Oh yeah. I just need to get that one that I have over there.
Managed to find this one. Hey, maybe
Then I have all the barn
He
finds.
is ready for action. Go check it out. Put it in your garage for ya.
Welcome back, Twinkle Toes.
Oh, got a wheel spin. That's fine. I already have the Forza edition, but it would have been nice to have a second one. Okay. GR Super? I'll take it. We're doing Daikoku again. Definitely just didn't do it right now, you know? But, okay, game. Nice, full lobby. No. Oh, I knew I was gonna miss it, bro. Oh my gosh, why did I cut it that much, man? Alright, let's try to go for fastest lap. Okay. Let's lose traction, why don't you? I missed it completely. Okay. Got a good run up on this guy. Okay. You're such an idiot, dude. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. See you later, clown. What up, Phoenix? How you doing, bro? Like, people are genuinely not smart. Like, it's kind of baffling. Blair, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Like that horribly. Yeah, we have room, Blair. Feel free to add me. GG's, Maz. That guy just stopped. He's like over it. Yeah, just add me. My GT is on the pin comment, and I'll add you. Should be able to join off my profile. I think this one's a sprint, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Yep. Look at this guy. It looks like he's trying to block. Bro, there's no collisions right now. Like, what are you? What are you doing, buddy? Look at him. Hit the wall. Got a penalty. Smooth burn. Literally in last place. Never mind. Stay in 5th. Peace. The rammer got rammed. Hell yeah. Who would have thunk? Ooh, okay. Again, Daikoku circuit. Like, I like the circuit, but I don't like it that much. Like, literally, was this 3 times in 3 playlists in a row we got Daikoku circuit? Like, that's, like, what we doing? Are you not entertained? No. Oh, he left. Not bad for the top. Oof. GG's. I break so late on that. What? I got first? What the hell? Wait, what? Huh? I'm confused. The checkpoint? Oh, you missed it? No. Bruh. Nah, that's crazy. Alright. RX, you mean XR? You mean XR cheats? You know what's funny? I actually did see somebody with the name XR or something. I can't remember what it was. It was funny. It made me chuckle. J Joseph, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Again, so not only did we get this highway, we're getting Daikoku after this again. Like, bro, like what? What we doing, man? They give us this car, which is pretty good, but then we give us races that we've already done. Doing good, man. What about you? I'm looking into PC. Hell yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. What so far what are you looking at? Like what's your budget roughly? Over 1,000. I'm looking at a RTX 5060. Okay, J Joseph, question: are you only gonna be gaming on it? Like, what are you planning on? Do you do other stuff, like, or do you want to try other stuff, like I don't know, rendering? I don't know what, like, or you just mainly playing video games or just gaming? What type of games do you normally play? I know you play racing games. But like apart from racing games, like what do you play? Like, you know, open world, like maybe like some MMOs. I don't know. There you go, 5060 just for NVIDIA. Yeah, I have a 4070. I didn't get into much shooting games, but I'd love to. Gotcha. So good. J Joseph, what I will say, just because of how things are, I would try to get a card with more than 8 gigs of VRAM. I would try to get a card with more than 8 gigs of VRAM. There's a lot of games that if you want the game to look somewhat decent, you will struggle on VRAM. So I would try to at least try to get 10. If you can, 12. Obviously, you know, the options are limited. You might have to go, you might not be able to get a newer gen card because then, like, you know, the price of the card is literally your entire budget. But I would look into try to get more than 8 gigs. I would try to shoot for 10 or 12 if you can, because I think you would benefit, because I assume that you want to kind of get your PC and not have to worry about upgrading it for a little bit, you know? So if you have 8 gigs of VRAM, like for the most part, you know, you'll be fine. Like shooter games are very optimized for the most part, so you'll get like a lot of FPS, and depending on what resolution that you play in, like if you play 1080, you know, or, you know, I would say max I would suggest, J Joseph, is 1440 if you want the most FPS possible. And obviously coming from console, like if 1080p is good for you, then you can get a lot of bang for buck when it comes to 1080. But I would suggest 1440 because the game will look good, but also it won't kill your FPS. 4K is The system that you need for 4K to play, you know, a good amount of frames and a bunch of different titles is way too expensive. Tom, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, so many different ones. Yeah, it's out. Joseph, what I will say, there's a bunch of tech channels that provide very good information. After this race, I'm gonna link a few that I would take a look at. They do like these budget builds for different price ranges, and they kind of go through and explain why they've chosen specific parts. And you know, it'll be very helpful since you're getting into PCs, so you can start learning about some of the terminology. You know, like why have a CPU with this many cores? You know, a motherboard. You know, motherboards, I bet, is something that a lot of people struggle with, because you're just like, oh, let me just get this one. This looks like it fits, but like, is it ITX? Is it ATX? EATX? Like, there's a lot of things that can be very overwhelming at first, and it was for me when I got into PCs. You know, luckily I had some very good friends that kind of broke it down, and me doing my own research and trying to, you know, be as informed as possible to get the most amount of value, you know. But yeah, after this race, I'll link a couple. If you guys in chat have any channels that you would suggest, feel free to leave it down below for him. Because, for example, I'm a visual learner, so it's good to see like, oh, like this, like, see, sometimes they pull up graphs and they show you performance, and there's a bunch of like, so for example, right, let's say if you wanted to go with that 5060, correct? Try to find a CPU normally that you would, or a CPU you might be looking for to pair with it, and then look at benchmarks. There's a bunch of people that do like, you know, they do like 10 game tests, you know, and they show the average FPS, the 1% lows, you know, all that stuff. So like, you know, you look for, you know, roughly what performance you should be getting for the money you're going to be spending. Then you kind of look at, you know, these benchmarks that people are doing, and especially in games that are important to you. So that'll give you a better idea. Okay, like on high settings, on ultra settings, native resolution, you know, or like upscaled, you know, with DLSS, or if you're going AMD, FSR, you know, that's a good way to kind of understand, like, okay, for this money, I should be getting roughly this performance. These are games that I play. This is what I'm going to be getting, an actual real life performance, you know, like FPS wise, you know, and that'll give you a better, that'll help you be better informed. So you're just like, oh, this is like what people recommend, and then you don't really understand like whether if you're really getting a good deal. It just sounds like you're getting, you know, a bang for your buck, you know. Let me look it up. I got you 1 second. So there is, where is that? Let me see. Here we go. So this guy is a very good one. This guy's called PC Builder. He does a bunch of like, he does like, what is it called? Best PC builds, you know. The last one he did was 700, 1300, 2000. And then he also does like videos about deals for monitors and all that. He has guides on SSDs, on CPUs, you know, all these different things, different components. So this is a very good channel that kind of explains everything. So you can use this to kind of understand, like, okay, like for RAM, you know, this is what I should be getting. He explains all the nitty gritty about the timings for RAM, etc. You know, very good beginner friendly content that will help you get into that. There's another one. And then let me see. There's another guy, but I can't remember his name. But I think PC Builder will kind of give you a better. Linus? He hasn't done a lot of, that's the thing, Linus hasn't done a lot of like he's done like builds of PCs, but he hasn't, recently he hasn't done any like, oh, like last one he did was, I would count was like PS5, you know, comparison, like getting a PC to be the same performance as that. But yeah, Linus Tech Tips, whenever he does one, there's one for Linus. He probably has a playlist for it, let me see. Yeah, he probably... Here's another video. This is the last, this is one part of the playlist. This is a good one, I guess you can watch. So those 3 links I would suggest. Just so you can start familiarizing yourself. Oh wait, that one's... This one's more recent, my bad. This one's more recent. Take this link. Yeah, that's what I would suggest, J. Joseph. Alright. Got another wheel spin. Ooh, got a D-type. Cool. Not using that. But yeah, chat. I think I'm gonna call it there. We're gonna raid out. I think Steven is streaming, so we're gonna raid him. Let me get you guys over there. But I appreciate everybody that raced today. GG's everybody. Hope you guys all have a good rest of your day, good rest of your night, whichever time zone you're in. And yeah, let's go say what's up to Steven. 1 second. I have to go over here. There we go. Boom. Yep, let's go say what's up to Steven. Take it easy, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.